Okay, just a quick walkthrough of the functional requirements document. This is an example from the Maryland Department of Information Technology. This is a good one. This is way and above what you will need to do, so I would like to tell you what to pay attention to and what to skip over. This overview is a very good summary of what a functional requirements document does. This is the check you hand the user. And basically, you agree to produce something that does this, and the user agrees to accept it if you do what you say. Notice it says quality is meeting requirements. Some people get lost on that and they try to throw in some extra stuff. A lot of times you find out it's not wanted. Anyway, you can skip on to the next. This on the general 1.1 project description, you probably should do that. I wouldn't get into detail on these 1.1, 1, 2, and 3. 1.2, do not worry about. 1.3, don't worry about it. Now, for paragraph 2 is the one that you want to spend some time on. Paragraph 2.1, the data requirements, do not worry about an ERD yet because you don't know how to do one. That's part of what we will do later. And I will do that as a separate requirement. Now, what you should have is the functional process requirements. Think about the processes that your application is going to support. This is where you need to spend the majority of your time. What will people do with your application? And what should happen is this should be in enough detail where they say, yes, this is what we need. For example, don't just say that you're going to edit personnel information. What kind of personnel information are you going to edit? Are you going to include the social security number? Do you need the birth date? You should have. What you should be able to do is from your functional processes, you should determine what data is required for your data requirements. Okay, operational requirements. Go through security. Do you have data in there that needs protected, or can everybody see everything? If not, how do you do that? 3.2 audit trail, I wouldn't worry about that. Data currency, if it applies in your situation, I would talk about that. Reliability is something you should mention. Does your database need to be up 24/7, 365? Does it only have to be available during normal working hours? Reliability, how much data can you afford to lose? Usually in a very busy business standpoint, anything over a day is unacceptable, but we'll let you do. Okay, recoverability, don't get into a lot of detail on that. Okay, system availability, you can run into reliability. Basically the idea is when is people going to use this? Fault tolerance and performance, don't worry about that. Capacity, some of you mentioned that, is good. How big is your application going to be? Data retention, yeah, just a sentence on that should be sufficient. The requirements trace matrix in this, do not do these whatsoever. Do not do the RTM, do not do the glossary. Okay, that's a quick run through, and I hope that helped everybody. Talk to you later.